subclavian vein, and this is called the cervical area. You take 2 fingers and you actually go towards your collarbone, and we're gonna do 9 times. You just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're gonna go to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then you go to the axillary. So we move in cervical because that's where the subclavian is. Now we going axillary. Your axillary lymph nodes are right up under your armpit. And then you have mammary glands. Your mammary gland lymph node is right in your breast area. So we're going axillary. 1, and literally try to cuff and grab up under your underarm, because you got 7 lymph nodes right here. And this is why a lot of women get breast cancer, like you would call triple negative invasive HER2 positive ductal node carcinoma breast cancer, because they mammary lymph node vessels are congested. And it's congested because it's backed up lymphatically in the gut. And I'm gonna show you why. So you go to the axillary area, you get your finger, you just 1 and grab, pull it, for you can move those lymph nodes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go over to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, once you do that, you're going to take your fingers, make the Star Trek sign. All right? You're going to go cervically behind your head. Now we're in the peripheral node area because we're going cranial pressure. We need to relieve that. Put 2 of your fingers in front of your ears and put 2 of your fingers behind your ears, and make sure your thumb is down on your cervical. We're getting the cervical area, plus we're getting the actual peripheral area at the same time, and go up and down. Because remember, you have lymph nodes behind your ear. A lot of y'all lymph nodes be swollen when y'all come see me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Y'all see that? Now we're gonna go. We gotta go maxillary. Maxillary, remember, is right behind here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nasal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My nose is gonna start running already. I feel it. 7, 8, 9. I'm already feeling my mucous membrane getting activated. I'm already feeling my lymphatic system relieving peripheral pressure. Peripheral pressure from my cranial area. And then we already know we have something called the lymphatic system, where you have these lymphatic vessels inside the brain, along with cerebrospinal fluid channels that open up metabolic pathways and detoxification pathways, but you can start draining all that lymph down. So now we took care of the axillary, and we took care of the actual peripheral, what you call cranial nerves. Now we go to the memory. Memories, you always do circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Coming down to the middle of your gut, you have something called the cisterna colli. The cisterna colli is one of the biggest lymph nodes in your body. This actually what drains all of your lymphatic fluids back up to the subclavian vein where it's low pressure at. You only gonna drain where it's low pressure at. Your low pressure is always underneath your collarbone. So you take your hands like this, put it on your stomach, up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take 2 of your hands, get your fingers, go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take those same fingers, go up, because we want to move this node. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to what you will call the iliac node. The iliac node is a part of the small intestines, and this is called, what they call it, the Peyer's patches, if y'all want to look it up. The iliac lymph node, or the Peyer's patches, is right here on your left side, up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now we're gonna move all the way over, because now we got to go to the pelvic nodes, because you have pelvic. And notice every node I'm talking about, you get disease in: tumors, Alzheimer's, dementia. All of this is peripheral cranial lymph node congestion. You get down to the cervical area, it's always dealing with thyroid, whether it's Hashimoto's, whether it's hyperthyroidism, whether it's hyperthyroidism, whether it's Graves' disease. This is always dealing with that. Whether we're talking about epilepsy, seizures, that's dealing with what? Peripheral. That's dealing with what? Cranial. Now we're saying that all the thyroid and the parathyroid issue is dealing with cervical congestion in the lymph node. Then you go down, maxillary, breast cancer, congestive heart failure. You see that? Respiratory illnesses. Then we go down to the gut. That's where all disease really root from, because you at 95, they say 85, but it's really 95% of your so-called lymphatic, your immune system, which I call your lymphatic defense system, is in the actual gut. So you got the pelvic area, you have the Peyer's patches, you have the iliac nodes, you have all these different lymphatic tissues or lymphatic associated tissues within the gut. You have to move the gut. So now we're in the pelvic, going up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the reason why we're in the pelvic area, because that's where what at? Your appendix. Your appendix is what you will call a gut associated lymphatic tissue. It's called the GOAT. And all of this is associated with the gut. So what we moving now is the GOAT, the gut associated lymphatic tissues. Now we have to go to what you will call the inguinal, the inguinal. And the inguinal lymph nodes is right between is right on the creases of your groin. Notice if the inguinoid lymph nodes get congested, STDs, swollen prostate, yeast infections, everything go wrong with the reproductive organ. So you spread your legs, you get your fingers, you go through them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then you got to go back to something called the popliteal. The popliteal node, which is behind the knees. You bend down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If the popliteal nodes get congested, guess what you got? Arthritis in the knees, arthritis in the joint, leg pain, edema. You start swelling up in the ankles. You start swelling up in the kneecaps. You start busting lymphatic capillaries. You see that? So if you go through this and you do what I just said, this will relieve all of that volumetric pressure, that peripheral pressure, that cranial pressure. You'll be able to drain the lymphatic system manually, because most of y'all issues is that y'all haven't manually drained y'all lymphatic system. And then you can do a tap method to get it into circulation, and most of these symptoms will go away. So now we did that, we got to go back through and we got to tap everything. So since we started at the collarbone, you start to tap. You tap everything, you massage. Now it's time to bring things in circulation. Circulation, you cuff your hand, and then you lift out your arm. And this is going to bring everything into circulation. Now it's time to start to get the lymphatic system circulating in the blood. We do this in 9s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Three times. The monks do this all the time. The monks at Shaolin Temple. Now we know that the calf muscles is the second heart. It is actually what helps you get the blood throughout the body. So once you're done doing this lymphatic manual movement or manual draining exercise, you have to pump everything by way of the blood and by way of the lymphatic system. You don't have to jump on your feet. Just get on your tippy toes and you're going to do 20 of these. Because the calf muscle is going to pump all that blood back up into my cervical area, back up into that subclavian vein. And we done. Get loose. Do that every morning. Every morning, every rising when you get up. I promise you, your lymphatic system will move. Your glymphatic system will move. That's free knowledge, free information. You didn't need to come to the clinic. You didn't need to come see me. You didn't have to buy no herbs. You didn't have to do nothing. All you have to do is do that for free. and it will change your life. Promise you.